Hi everyone, it's Carrie with King Concoctions. Just a real quick note, I am doing a voiceover for this video because at the time I made this soap I was fighting my cold. So I've already got my oil set and I'm pouring in my lye water solution. I'm making another small batch today, another 4-bar in that black mold I made with the dragon's blood soap. As you can see here, I got myself a new stick blender and it works a whole lot better than that red one. I'm going to divide the soap into 2 equal batches. I needed 336 grams in each cup. Made a little bit of a mess. I really did want to use both cups here instead of keeping one half of it in the bowl because I thought it was going to be easier to pour, but it didn't work out that way. You'll see soon. There's my 2 colors. The first color is a purplish red by Only Beauty. That's that pack of mica that I bought from Amazon. The second color is Gilding, and that one's from Only Beauty as well. Got it all mixed up already. This turned quite red on me. I was expecting it to have that pink sheen that it has in the bag, but that's okay. Red will work for my purposes. Might as well add, I'm going to try add a little bit more and see if I can't bring that pink tone out. But it seems to be stubbornly staying red. That's okay. I really like this gold. I think I'm going to have to add some more though. Yep. Some more here too. Add lots. And make a mess. What else is new? This gold didn't work quite as strongly as the gold I used in the dragon's blood video. I needed my batters a little bit thicker, so I'm going to try and stick blend them. They don't stick blend very well in these cups. I probably won't try that again. I also believe at this point I remembered that I hadn't added the fragrance oil yet. And this fragrance is Golden Rose from Candle Science. First mistake is happening right here. Well, the first mistake was running the stick blender in the gold, but this is a second mistake because this fragrance oil is going to rice on me. And it's also the first time I've had fragrance oil rice on me, and so I'm like, no, this is horrible, because now it looks like really crappy applesauce, right? So I need to stick blend it. So I moved it back into the container that I did my initial mix in. Trying to get it all out of this cup here, or as much as I can. This cup is not good for this purpose because the sides are ridged. So now my gold is very, very thick trace between the fragrance oil and me trying to blend out the ricing here. And at this point I've decided not to touch the red one We're going to do the first part of this, which is I'm going to do a batch that's split in half. So this is a foam board that I just covered with press and seal wrap. Trying to get the rest out of the bowl here. I really do want it evenly split here, so I'm doing my best to move all the gold over to the one side. Now, I haven't even touched this yet. I haven't started mixing it yet. I just immediately poured it into the glass container. Now I'm mixing it and expecting it to rise a little bit, and then it didn't rise nearly as bad as the gold one, probably because I didn't stick blend it first. But I'm going to stick blend this here just to get rid of any rising that's in it. I think this is where I remembered that floral fragrances tend to accelerate and have a tendency, or can have the tendency, to rise. And I wish I'd remembered that when I started this. But that's alright. Again, just trying to equalize the sides here. Then I decided I'm going to give up and I'll fix it after I get both colors in the mold. I really wasn't quite sure how to pour this in here because I wasn't expecting it to be in this glass container. I was really expecting it to be in those cups, and they're a little more, they're smaller and they're a little lighter and easier to handle. But that's alright. In the end, it all worked out. Alright, I'm just trying to spread it. I wasn't sure this press and seal idea was going to work, but it really worked out quite well. Smoothing it a little bit, getting it in the corners. Now I'm just trying to get as much soap off this board as I can. I'm going to start lifting it up in just a second. So far so good, it's not a disaster. Or at least any more of a disaster it was when it started to rise on me. So now I'm hoping to intersperse the design a little bit. Mostly I was just playing, trying to get an equal amount of gold and red on each side so the bar looked cohesive when it was cut. I was really expecting it to be a lot more fluid than this, so I was expecting to be able to move the colors more than I ended up being able to, but that's alright. Banging it down a little bit, and I'm going to try and repeat what I just did to try and pull that red up into the gold a little bit, and especially pull the gold down into the red a little bit. I was definitely feeling like there wasn't enough gold and interspersed into that red. Then I said to heck with it and did my normal corner to corner swirl. Now I'm just cleaning up the edges a little bit. And this is the completed soap. I thought it turned out quite nice. It really is quite pretty. Okay, I'm back to cut the golden rose soap. I'm gonna unmold it. Two things while I do that. If I sound weird or different from the earlier part of this video, that is because the earlier part I decided to do a voiceover in hopes to make the video a little faster. The other reason might be because I still have a little bit of a cold. So anyways, here it is in the mold. I'm hoping it pops out. This is only been in here for about there's the red side. For about 12 hours. It doesn't seem any I mean, it's clearly ready to come out, and it doesn't seem like it, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Ooh, look at like the gradient. Whoops, sorry, let's put that in frame for you. Look at like the gradient I've got going on there. Come on, focus camera. Let me see. There we go. Isn't that cool? Probably couldn't do that again if my life depended on it. I was freaking out a little bit because I didn't anticipate the thing to rice, the fragrance oil to rice on me. So anyways, we have to get it out of the mold. Going forward, I will just line the bottom of this mold. I didn't think about it this time, so let me see if I can get this here. Good, alright. Whoops, that was hurting my fingers. Alrighty, cool beans. Alrighty. So here's the soap out of the mold. Ooh, that's kind of pretty, don't you think? So there's the bottom. That's, I imagine, how the inside will look too as well. Side. I'm having that weird spotted look again. I wonder if it's the mold. Top. Red side. We showed you that side. And there's that end. I really like that. That is really pretty. All right, give me a couple moments and I will set up my cutter. All right, so now I'm back and ready to cut this. Still quite easy to cut. I should tighten my wire again. That's what the inside looks like. You can really see the shimmer of that gold. You can see a little bit in the red too, but not too much. So, and that was the other end. This one corner is a little bit soft. Alright, let me tighten my wire. I'm perpetually bad at that particular bit of this. I could tell you other things, but I have no idea what I'm going to do about the voiceover yet, so we will see, right? Bring this up closer. That side. That side. Turned out quite nice, I think. The fragrance is stronger this morning. I didn't anticipate that. Usually the fragrance in the other batches I've made, the fragrances have faded a little. My fingers are very rosy at the moment. Alright. See? More bits of the rebatch soap from heck. Alright, so that's what this one is. If I'm going to do this camera angle, I think I better do some better lighting on this side. Don't you guys think? Oh, I've been meaning to clean off my blades, and I keep forgetting. I have my paper ready this time, but I remember to do it. Go figure. Alrighty, and then we'll do the sliver here. Kinda, because I really like this one edge. I think I'm gonna preserve that edge and turn it around here. So, okay, I'm gonna hold it this time. Pretty. I like these little slivers. I don't know what I'm going to use them for, but I like them. Alrighty. And then there's that end. Again, that's the one with a unintentional but cool gradient looking. Yeah. I don't know what I was going to say. Anyways, that is the Golden Rose soap. I will probably just keep it that name. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. We have to get it out of the mold. Look how leftover. I rebatched that strawberry kiwi soap I mentioned before. I rebatched it and made a mess because I added activated charcoal and it went poof, everywhere. And I've been cleaning up little bits of gray and brown soap ever since.